I'm late today. That's because I can't wake up in the mornings. All right, here we go. Don't remember what we're doing. What do we gotta do? Let me check my GitHub issues. Oh yeah, I remember now. Blazor books not being saved in single player. Let me just verify that. 10892 Blazor books. I'll do one of these real quick. No Blazor bucks awarded. All right, here we go. And I gotta figure out this Whisper stuff. Hold on. I'm supposed to get a pro thing for Whisper, but I gotta put in my credit card stuff, man. So give me a second. Man, they're asking me to pay for a whole year? I'm not paying for that shit, man. Whisper Flow sucks. Alright, I'll just go back to Handy. But man, Handy keeps crashing. Maybe I need to update it or something. Is there like an update mode on here? Update available. Alright, it got updated. Using Whisper Large. Maybe I should try medium. I'm gonna try medium for the first time. Alright, let's see. Let's work on our first bug of the day. Right here. Let me see what's in this description. I don't remember what. Okay, yeah, so this is good. Do issue, blah, blah, blah. Wait, before I tell it, maybe I should just restart everything. All right, here we go. Fresh clouds, man. Fresh cloud codes. That's what we need. Was it 987? 978. Alright, I'm sure there's other things that are broken right now because I was messing around with stuff. I pushed some new changes yesterday. I'm not sure if everything works. Alright, let me do the daily challenge. $95. Should I keep the 95? Or should I go for more? I don't know. High potential. What's happened? Thank you very much for the hydrates. Good morning. Cheers. Alright, I added a new avatar, this little alien guy, but I don't really like how it is right now. I want to make some adjustments. So that's what I want to do. Dang, is Claude down, man? Because I might as well just end stream if Claude ain't working. Jesus. How can I work without Claude? You know what I'm saying? I don't see it. It says all systems operational. So, are you working? Oh, it says please run login. What are they talking about, man? Alright, nobody look. I don't know what kind of information they're gonna give away from me. What are these fools talking about, man? Hi. Is it working? It's not working, man. What is going on here? It's not authorizing me, man. What should we do? Gotta refresh that key. Yeah, I'm trying. Alright, I think it's working. I hope it's working. Man, I'm pasting the code. Type racer agents trying to stop? Yeah, maybe they are. Endless curiosity, what's happened? Long time when he started being a pro vibe coder with 6 clods up at a time. Man, it's been almost 8 weeks. I think this is week 7 or no, this is probably week 8 for me actually. maybe 7 weeks. I'm gonna say. Try logging out entirely. Hold on. I am. Like, do I have to restart my computer? What is going on here? I usually have to close my non-logged in chats to alright, I'll try that. I'll close everything. Yeah, I guess you can say I'm a professional vibe coder now. Endless curiosity. Well, not professional because I don't get paid to do this, so maybe I'm still an amateur vibe coder. When I make my first dollars from vibe coding, then I guess that will be a sign that I'm a professional. But for now, not very pro. Man, why won't it just work? There ain't no other way I can. I know you guys can't see my screen, man. But it's not working as it's supposed to. Hey, what's happening? Red X from YouTube. How are you doing? I'm trying to like log into my Cloud Code right now, so I'm not sharing my screen. But I will share once I'm logged in. But there's some issues going on. I don't know what's up with their thing, man. It ain't me. I promise it ain't me, man. I'm looking in the browser console and I'm seeing all types of errors. Yeah, high potential. I don't know if it's. I guess it must be my problem. Let me try one more time. Start up Claude. And then I'm gonna try to log in. Hey, they put my effort at medium? I don't want no medium effort, man. How do you change your effort levels? Let me show you what I'm talking about. It's not even working. Nothing's working for me. So it just said I'm on medium effort. What did it do, man? I don't know. This might be a quick stream if I can't use Claude. It ain't working, man. I don't know what to say. Let you log in, but yeah, it still won't work. It won't load. I click authorize. Oh, something's happening now. It says I'm all set, but then it says it timed out. So, I don't know. Jesus. We are useless without Claude Code, man. Now it's timing out when I try and log in. It only gives me 15 seconds. The type racer is doing it? Yeah. We gotta invade to stop these weapons of mass Claude destruction. Man, if anything, maybe I should just use ChatGPT. Nice website, just tried it out. Thank you very much, man. I wish I could work on it right now, you know. Maybe this is just a lesson that I should not be overly reliant on any single one LLM. Look, I'm getting this error every single time. Restart terminal. I guess I can try that. You tried deleting the login file? I don't know what the login file is. Alright, let me hide my screen again and try some things out. Let me just try to restart my terminals. I'm gonna just close VS Code, man. Steven Sagiball, what's poppin'? Since I'm using ZAI as API, it's a little different though. Yeah, I don't know anything about ZAI. Hey, Steven Sagiball, Claude Code ain't working for me right now. I'm trying to fix it, and then we'll get normal. Oh shit. Got 2 conferences next week to prep for. Hey, high potential. Yeah, good luck to you, man. We'll be lurking. Alright, take care. Hopefully I can fix my problems over here. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm updating VS Code now. It says restart to update. Got these dang terminals. Give me a dang terminal window. So look, this effort says medium here, but there's no thing to change it, you know? Alright, nobody look. I'm gonna try and log in one more time. Is it gonna work? It ain't. Oh, it works, but then it man, I might have to say goodbye, man. If Cloud Code ain't working, what am I gonna do? Spend the whole stream like trying to figure out the problem, or should I abandon? Gims, what's happening? You ain't paying for no high effort employees? Have you tried offering free lunches? Ping pong? Man, they don't need all that. I mean, what should I do differently here? Uninstall. Should I uninstall? I don't want to uninstall it, man. This is kind of old too. You think that banned me or something? I'll try some things out. It's crazy talk. Man, it keeps telling me the same thing. Timeout. OAuth error. Timeout. Alright. Maybe I have to restart. Maybe I should try that. But then, if I restart, chance of me coming back online is like almost 0. Ask Claude, man, I can't even log in. I guess I can use Claude UI. This isn't working right now. You can try again later. Alright, something must be wrong with Claude. Maybe they don't realize, yeah, maybe it's just down. But it wasn't showing up here, so I guess maybe it's just starting. Like, no downtime recorded today. What's today? March 11th. Should I report an incident, man? Tell their ass they need to fix it. Let me see if anyone on here is having issues. Claude Dawn? I don't know. I can't log in, man. And I can't even talk to it on anywhere, really. I tried talking to it here, but it was just giving me errors. Maybe now it's working. Nobody's messaged here in the subreddit. So either it's a me problem only. It says try again a few times. Clear Claude credentials. Man, should I try that? Man, I tried everything. Three or four attempts. My clock is good. Alright. I don't know what to do. Let me try it one more time. And if it doesn't work, this might be the end. I might just go do something else while I wait. Oh, elevated errors, man. I just seen it pop up. Elevated errors on Claude.ai. So Can't be. Bomb game tournament while we wait? Man, we don't have enough people for a bomb game right now, do we? What about programming the old-fashioned way? Nah, that's such a waste of time right now. Programming the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna spend like all my brain juice for the day and 5 hours just trying to figure out how to do the simplest change, man. I don't think I'm ready for all that. But I can bring in my backup. I'm gonna bring in Codex as a backup today while we wait on Claude. Because I am dependent on AI. Me, when I create a code base, I have to ramp up into. Yeah, I don't want to ramp up. I'm gonna need like at least a few days to ramp up to my own code base, and by then Claude's gonna be back, I hope. All right, maybe I'll just do some quick easy things like, well, it's not quick and easy. I feel I feel so useless, man, without. Oh, look at that. Man, I could be their dang alerting system. I could tell them when something's wrong, man. Cause look at that. How long do you think it's gonna take? A few hours? I'm trying to think if I should just end stream and go to the supermarket, man, because I haven't done anything ever since Slay the Spire 2 came out. Like, my life is slowly falling apart. I'm not gonna lie. And I need to get back on track. Depends. Well, wonder if they can use AI to fix it. I think that's what they do. I'm pretty sure every Claude or Anthropic engineer talks about how that's all they do is vibe code. And they just use Claude to make Claude, you know? Yeah, the AI is down for us, but I'm sure not for them. Anyways, let me try to get Codex to do something simple. Alright, I got a task for you. I want you to modify my alien avatar. I think the sizes are wrong. I think it's too zoomed out and it shows too much of the alien's body. I want the head to be larger and the body to be smaller, so that means the head is going to be taking up more of the space that is allocated to the avatar. Please make these adjustments and let me know how it looks. Alien avatars, yeah, I'll show you in a bit. How did I tell it work in its own work tree? Fast? Did I just select standard? How do you load up these dang skills? I don't know. Use get work tree skills. Alright, here's the alien avatar, man. Here's the little guy. But what I don't like, 88 Patota. Thank you very much for the follow. The body's too big, man. The body's too big compared to like the other things. And alright, there's one more thing I don't like. I don't like his happy face because I don't think aliens got eyes like that, man. So I'm trying to modify it so he doesn't have a happy, sad face. Like his eyes don't change, only his little mouth. So you think I should quit, right? I think you should try and get severance if you really want to leave that company. That's what I think. But yeah, maybe if you can't take it anymore, just quit. But I think by quitting, you're leaving. They don't offer severance like they offered you, man. Every company offers severance if you're a bad enough employee. I don't know what you're talking about, man. All you need to do is get pipped, man. So that means, like you already said, you're behind on work. Just keep staying behind. And eventually, they'll come up to you and be like, Steven Sagiball, step into my office, please. If you get fired, you don't get severance. I thought, no, getting fired is the severance. Like, they pay you. The PIP is the severance, man. They're going to put you on PIP. They're like, hey, you got two choices to make. Either you take this money and you get the hell out of here, or you take this impossible project that only a real G can finish. And maybe if you do this project, we'll let you stay a little bit longer. That's what PIP is, right? Not all employment at will companies do PIP, as far as I know. Yeah, the company that you work for, I'm almost 100% sure that they will pay you to leave if you're bad enough. Yeah, all right. I didn't want to say it myself, but since you said it, yeah, for sure. Man, what if they never pip you? Then, man, if they never pip you, then you have the most chill job because you're not doing anything at work in order to try to get pip. In Rosas, what's happening? So I think, but isn't that like burning bridges? Maybe it might be, man. But I don't know. If I'm already like on bad standings with my management, I don't see what the big deal is, man. The bridge is already burnt. But you gotta rot in office 5 days a week. No, man, that's the thing. You just stop showing up and then they'll just tell you to leave and they'll give you some money, right? You like, oh, all right, then maybe I'm read the situation wrong because you've been saying how you and your manager don't get along or something like that. You've been saying like your manager is about to fire you already. If you don't show up, they can terminate you. Oh, right. I guess if you completely abandon the job, but if you show up in the office for like lunchtime and you just go home, it's not like you gotta stay 9 to 5. You show up at 1 p.m., you leave at 3 p.m. Something like that. Anyways, maybe I shouldn't be talking about this bad advice stuff. Just quit then if you don't want to stay there. My TL gave me feedback yesterday. I'm not meeting expectations, and they're gonna have a meeting on how to have me do better. Hey, maybe you should bring it up then, Steven Sagiball. When you're in the meeting, be like, hey man, I know how you can get me to do better. Put me on the PIP list. And then they formally will offer you, yeah, they're going to offer you the choice. Either take the money and leave or do this crazy project. Yeah, it does sound like your ass is about to get pipped anyways. So I'd say don't quit yet, man. See what the meeting is about. See what they're going to do to you. Switch into a project with a new TL. Hope I do better there. Dang. How many TLs you got? You're switching, so your team has like multiple TLs? I guess that's not too uncommon. Only 2. Who's your other TL? Do you get along with them? What do you think about that other TL? Do you think they're on your side? Are you friendly with them? Do they know you at all, or they're kind of like a stranger? I think I get along with her. All right. I got mad yesterday and she talked me down a little bit. Dang. Maybe that's good. I've had good success with switching TLs and switching managers. On my first team, I don't think I was getting the right support from my TL. Even though I liked my TL very much, I think I was better off with a different TL. But I liked my old TL as a person a lot. I'd say we're good friends at work. But he was a little bit too chill, man. He was like, yeah, whatever, man. Do whatever you want. And my other TL, my newer TL, was more like on my ass in a good way. She was like, yeah, Meta. She was like, at Meta, yeah, you get tons of feedback. Even she got bad feedback. Is Cloud down? Don't defense. Yes, it is. It's been down. They're investigating. I can't even log in, so we're not really doing much except chilling right now. But I'm thinking if I should just go to the dang store. I gotta buy some groceries. You know, what else do I have to do? I need some dirt. Hey, Brandon, Mark, Zach. I'm using the max plan, 200 max. It's my first day at Anthropic. Sorry for the issues. Yeah, alright, man. Yeah, we need dirt and we need... Oh, type blazer. I need food as well. Man, so many beeps. Alright, I guess championship. Claude is down. What to do? Should I try again? No. I'm gonna just wait till they fix everything. Maybe Codex will be alright. Let's see how much we can get done with Codex today, I guess. Thanks. Steven Sagiball. When is that meeting coming up, man? Sounds a little bit stressful, not gonna lie. How much longer is on your lease? Did you just sign a new lease or something? I think it's between them all. Wait, what do you mean between them all? I think I'm just gonna tell my manager I hope to do better with the new TL. Maybe say what you said, it's just a better... Yeah, sometimes that's how it is. The new TL might help you out. But man, I don't know. So it sounds like if things were okay, you'd want to stay. It's not like you just want to quit regardless of the situation. That's what it sounds like. So maybe I would stay then, man. I wouldn't try and just leave. I thought you were looking for a way to get out because you just didn't want to work at that company anymore. And I thought you wanted to go travel the world and spend some money and chill. But nah, maybe only I think that irresponsibly. I feel like with my manager, I could get promoted if I was getting good feedback, but I'm getting bad feedback constantly from my TL. Well, you have to get promoted, man, don't you? I don't know how long you've been there, but it's like up or out in 3 years or 2 years or something. Dumpy Don, what's happening? Welcome. I mean, theoretically, I shouldn't be stressed, right? If I get fired, then I just go to Japan. It's still stressful to lose your $350,000 job or however much you get paid over there. I don't know how much they pay in wherever you live. You missed the race? Dang, what the hell? I didn't miss shit. Easy. 31. Anyways. IV champion. Uh, what's happened? Said only? Oh, it's only 300k. I'm poor. Yeah, I guess it's. Nah, that's still good for where you're at. There should probably be a timer. Wait, what do you mean? There's a timer, but maybe it doesn't show. I think it's 2 minutes for the race before it ends. So it just cuts everybody off at 2 minutes. But I think I finished it within the 2 minutes. But I do have an issue tracking that the timer should be shown on every race. If I leave race early after winning, does it still give me my payouts? I don't know, Fluffy. I'll test that later today. I think it should. I think you should still get paid out even if you leave early. Like once you finish, I think the server marks you as finished. But that's a good edge case to test out, man. Alright, I'm gonna try to do something differently. Hey, one more thing I forgot to say. Let's use the normal emotions as the aliens happy. Or wait, never mind that. Let me say it one more time. Let's not modify the alien's eyes for the happy and sad emotions. Let's only modify his mouth. I want the eyes to always be there, regardless of if he's normal, happy, or sad. Back when I was in the industry, I edged all the time. They love me. Edge cased. Yeah, I don't do that much, man. I wait till an edge case breaks production, and then I'm like, oh yeah, we should probably have unit tests for that. Or something. Anyways, yes, so the alien happy face, I don't like those eyes, man. You're such a madman for leaving your job. How much runway you got again? I used to have about 2 years. Now, maybe it's, I don't know if it's 2 years. It's about 2 years still. Yeah, I'd say 2 years runway for what I'm comfortable with. And then if I can't figure out how to make money in those 2 years, it's back to the industry for me, if there is an industry to go back to. But I feel like I would have been a madman if I didn't leave, honestly, man. I would have felt so crazy if I had stayed. Because it's like, what am I doing? I'm just giving up on everything I ever believed in to just go make this little money. Not little money, just go get paid and chill. That's not what I want though, man. I don't want to just chill. I want to like actually do something with my life before I die. And who knows, I don't know. I've been having a little bit of existential crisis in the last few years, you could say. Maybe it's like, what do you call it? Midlife crisis stuff. Where I realize my time is ticking and I don't want to spend my last good years working in a corporation, man. I feel maybe I got like 10 or 15 good years left before everything starts to go super downhill. So I gotta try something in that time. Yeah, 10 to 15 years, not of life, hopefully more. 10 to 15 years left of like motivation, of energy, of like passions to pursue what I think I want to do in life. Because man, if I'm like 55 years old, I'm gonna be not, I want to be chilling at that age. I don't want to be like trying to build stuff and, you know, do things like that, chase my dreams at 55. I respect your decision. You would do big. My intuition. Who knows? We'll see. It's a risk for sure. It's like a madman risk. But I have to do it, man. Otherwise, I'd probably just have regrets my whole life. Although I'm quite young, I don't know anything. Yeah, I don't know anything either, man. And yeah, maybe I got less than that of life left. Lots of the men in my family die young, you know? And it's a little scary to me sometimes. Anyways, should we implement this plan? Yes. Are you scared of death? I don't think I'm scared of death, but I'm afraid of dying without living the life that I wanted, man. That's what I'm afraid of. I'd be afraid if the doctor said, "Hey, man, you got 1 year left to live," and then I just didn't do anything with my last year or something. I don't know. You prefer Codex over Claude? Not that I know of. So far, I like Claude over everything. Claude is down and we're going all philosophical. Yeah. Like, what else do we do when Claude is down, man? When can't work, start talking about deep stuff. Yeah, so I'd say that's probably the biggest motivator for me to leave and quit my job, man. It's just I don't really know. Like, I don't want to not try and pursue my dreams, man, basically. And I feel the longer you stay in the corporate world, the harder it is for you to leave, perhaps. I was there for 4 years. I think 4 years is a good amount of time to know if it's what you want to do or if you want to go do something else. Wish my company's VPN would go down right now. Hey, you could just chill, IV champ, right? Hey, Claude is down. ChatGPT is slow. Is Claude still down? I guess. My Claude is working? What? What's on my bucket list? I don't know. What's up? Make it on stream. I'd say my number one thing on my bucket list is I want to create a business, man. Something that will allow me to feed myself, you know, without having to go work for a corporation. I think that is the number one thing on my list. Want to see the Northern Lights? Yeah, you can go see that right now, man. Just go fly up to Alaska or something. All right, should I try? My cloud is down. I can't log in. So should I try again? Or what? Or should we wait a little bit more? Let's make that YouTube video. Yeah, I gotta work on YouTube videos, man. I haven't found my stride with making videos. Like, coming on stream is easy for me. I don't even think about it. I just go live. Who cares? But making a video on YouTube, it's weird. How does one code without Claude? One does not code without Claude. Or maybe one codes with Codex. Or something. Alright, let me try logging in one more time with Claude. Because, man, I should really just go to the supermarket. Yeah, what else is on my bucket list? I don't know, man. I think I've done almost everything on my bucket list, to be honest. Do you travel everywhere you wanted to? Pretty much. There's one place I haven't been that I'm saving, I guess. I haven't been to New Zealand. And that's where that's like somewhere I actually want to go. But everywhere else, I think I've been everywhere I've wanted to go otherwise. You say Louisiana? No, I said New Zealand. NZ. Kiwi land. Louisiana? You've been to India, China? I've been to China. I've not been to India. I don't think India is on my bucket list. I'm not trying to go to every single country out there. I'd say New Zealand. I don't know. I did so much traveling when I was younger. I don't really get the urges too much. Alright, I'm trying to log in. I got a little bit further, but it's still not working. Think you'd like taking photos in Chongqing? It's pretty crazy there. It doesn't even feel real. Yeah, I want to go there, but I don't think I'll be going there this year or anything. My cloud session has been working since 15 minutes. I'm too scared to stop it now, even though I know it's hallucinating. Negative IQ viewer, what's happening? Claude having outages again? How am I supposed to work? Yeah. What is going on? Why does that name feel racist? Which one? Anyways. I don't know. OAuth error. Alright, Claude not working still. Norwegian Oiler. How you doing, man? Welcome. We are having trouble. Claude is down, and how many migration is that? Is it a lot? You know, the product is evolving, man. When the product evolves, we gotta migrate. I don't think it's too crazy. Yeah, Claude's on strike. Dang, you're gonna type code manually? That's nuts. Alright, maybe I should just leave early today. Started late, leaving early. Because, like, what am I doing really? Not doing shit. Yeah, what else is on my bucket list? Nothing. I guess building software, but I think that's tied to the business thing too. Chrome quit? Man, everything is breaking. Oh, this made Chrome crash with their screenshot thing. Codex might be the play. Yeah, maybe. But I'm not set up to do crazy parallel work with Codex. I mean, maybe I could. How do I see my usage? I got lots of use. Should I just burn out my Codex? But no, it resets. Yeah, maybe I can burn it out, man. I haven't even used it any. Alright, let's give Codex some work. How do I tell it to use get work trees? Yes. Do that issue, go in plan mode. Man, that torso still looks small. I mean, big. It doesn't look any different, really. No, it looks different. I'm gonna tell it, make the torso even smaller and the head a little bit bigger. You ChatGPT, don't we avoid ChatGPT now? Do we? I don't know. I haven't been avoiding it. Well, maybe I have been because of Claude. But what else am I gonna do right now, huh? Go to the supermarket, maybe. Anyways, you guys want to see the leagues? Should we try the leagues thing? Make some issues. Man, it's kind of crazy. We were writing code manually 3 years back. Hey, it was it was a lot closer than 3 years back. I think even a year ago, everyone was writing code manually. I think the AI stuff was just like child's play back then. Like nobody was really doing super stuff with it yet, I think. Everyone was more cautious, I'd say. Now people, who cares? Just send it. Alright, let's create these issues. League member list should be longer. Right now, the league members, the side panel is a little bit short. Maybe we should make it go all the way to the full height of the screen before we do the little scrolling thing. Also, let's make the scroll bar be more stealth mode. Right now it sticks out like a sore thumb. Alright, that's a new issue we could work on. Hey, why is this picture taking so long? How can I see this? Do I like this guy? Or what? Alright, I'm gonna just tell it it's good enough. Okay, make a PR. Oh dang, I don't even have my review agents working if Claude is down, man. Pretty sure Claude will reset limits for everyone after this outage though. They usually do. Any outage they have, they reset limits. I haven't noticed that. Unless maybe it's been a crazy outage. I don't know if this is considered crazy outage, is it? What am I looking for, man? Still having issues. I guess we're just gonna have to wait. Alright, what's this one doing? Yeah, fix that too. PR created, nice. Can you describe your agentic workflow? You said you have reviewer agents too. Yeah. All right. My workflow, how does it go? I try to record all of my bugs and my issues and my feature requests in GitHub issues. So I have things for everything, you know, coding passages, achievements, security bugs, or whatever, small UI changes. Everything gets recorded here. And then I have my agent team. My agent team has a few people in it. I have a principal engineer. I have a C++ engineer. I have a front end engineer. And I have a UI designer. And I have a devil's advocate. And I have a reviewer. So 6 people in my agent team. Every time I hear agent team, I kind of hear Asian team. What? So, so basically, I'll look at my list of issues. I'll select one or whichever ones I want to do. I open up one new LLM terminal session per issue, and I just tell it, hey, use your agent team and solve this issue. What does an agent team mean, though? The agent team, so Claude creates these personalities, 6 individual agents, and depending on the type of work, it goes to a different agent. And why do you even need separate agents? I don't know why, but here's what I think why. Each agent has their own memory, so they can remember things about what they're doing in their code base. And you can have these agents be on a per project basis or for a whole, like, I don't know, your whole machine or whatever. Do you mean sub agents? No. I mean / agents. Yes. So each agent has their own skills and their own memory. And I think what makes them good is their memory, perhaps. Because as they fix things or as they work on things in their code base, they also make notes in their memory for things that they should remember or things that they think might be important to know in the future. So every time, for example, if I have my front end guy make some changes and there's some like gotchas about the front end, he'll say, oh, the front end uses this for this and that for that, and anytime we do this, we got to make sure we do that. You know, I'm just being very general here. So now anytime the front end agent gets to review work, it can look in its memory and look at all the history of stuff, and it will be better at finding everything it needs to find when it's implementing without making mistakes. I mean, they still make mistakes, but at least they have more notes, you know. What do you plan to do after TypeBlazer? I guess you'd be making TypeBlazer for 2-3 more weeks. Yeah, I have many projects planned. TypeBlazer is the tip of the iceberg, really. I have Algo Blazor that I'm also working on. I have a few other Blazors in mind. Word Blazor, Geo Blazor, TypeBlazer, whatever other stuff. But there is lots of work to do for me. Did you enable it using... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I did use that flag. Experimental agent teams. Yes, but I have to warn you, man. If you're not on the $200 max plan, it's not going to work out for you because you're going to run out of tokens so quickly. If I use my agent teams, I will hit my $200 max weekly limits easily. V-Man-Shoe, how you doing? I'm having a okay day, but Cloud Code is down, so I don't know what to do with myself. Or using Codex, but we're having troubles, you know. Blazingly fast way to empty your wallets. Which way? Using the agent team without a max plan? Or using an agent team if you're paying for API credits? Yeah, blazingly fast to empty your wallet. In TypeBlazer, you can add a code typing mode like coding Python. Is there C++ in TypeBlazer? Wait, is there C++ as in my tech stack? Yes. The multiplayer server and my championship server is in C++. But in TypeBlazer, we don't have code snippets yet. Maybe I'll do that in the future. No way, glad I got my changes through. Yeah, it's a problem with the login, so I can't log in to my Claude thing right now. Been trying every few minutes. And we're on Codex, but it's just not the same, man. Because I've invested so much into my Claude setup. So, wait, who asked me about my agent flow or whatever? I don't even remember, man. My bad. Where's it? Who asked me that, man? Agent. Anyways, what else do I do? So I have my agent teams. That was me. Oh, sorry. So that's kind of like my flow. I have a reviewer. So, all right, when I tell each session to do a particular GitHub issue, I have them do everything, and the last thing that session will do is it will create a PR. That's the once that agent creates the PR, I basically kill it. I clear its memory or I start it fresh, and it no longer has anything else to do. Because once the PR gets created, I have another thing that's like in a loop that's always looking for new PRs. It could be a GitHub hook, but or whatever actions, whatever they call it. But I'm a caveman. So I have this bash thing running, always checking for new PRs every 60 seconds. Every time it gets a new PR, it loads up my reviewer agent, and the reviewer agent will review the code. And I guess I haven't really set up my reviewer agent extremely well, but ideally the reviewer agent would be very knowledgeable about stylistic choices for the code base and things that it would like to always have all the code do. Or, it would also know about certain things that need to be tested, or certain things that always break. Like basic gotchas. It also has its list of notes in its memory. So the reviewer agent will review the PRs. At the end, if it likes it, it will merge it. But if it finds things that it needs to fix, it will also try to fix them in the same PR. But if it's a bigger fix, it will create issues and it will label it with review follow-up. So things that it thinks should be done, but maybe we can do it in a different PR. Those are the issues it creates. So every PR we review and merge, there's a chance it creates even more issues that we have to work on. It's almost like a never-ending loop. Wait, so you don't even merge the PRs? It's all automated. Yeah, I don't merge PRs myself. The only thing I do manually is create issues, and I'll do testing, like QA testing. Like I'll test my site out whenever I merge into main. So my job, I'm basically half project manager, half QA engineer, man. That's what I do. And I guess maybe also like an Uber TL for my team, because I don't like code anything myself. But sometimes I'll load up a agent and I'll have a little back and forth discussion about certain bugs, where I'll say, hey, can you tell me how this works? And then I'll be like, oh, we have a bug doing this. Could it be related to that? Or is there something else? Can you check this? Or what's that doing? How much token worth do you extract from $200 US plan? I don't know, man. I guess I have Claude code usage thing, CC usage. We can check that. But I don't always code on this computer, so whatever we see here is probably half of what I spend with my max plan. So let's see. Uh, like 250, 200 a day, maybe. On the days that I work. Some days I don't do shit, man. I just chill. I'd say about 150 a day is what I'm spending in the equivalent of API credits. But I spend 200 a month flat rate. So maybe you could say that my Claude Max plan pays for itself every day. Almost. Which is insane. If I was on the API credit plan price. What is this? Anthropic are losing so much. Are they losing a lot though? I don't know if they're losing money, man. They might be, but maybe it's all part of the plan. I mean, I don't know what their finances look like. Alright, what was this doing? Scores issues. Yeah, I might end stream soon because I don't think I'm very productive. It's all speculation so far. How much the compute costs per subscription? Yeah. If I had to guess, man, I'd say the majority of people who have the max plan probably don't hit their limits, or they're not going as crazy. Like, think of all the corporations or the businesses that buy max plans for the employees. I don't think those employees are like running up the tokens that crazily, since they don't even pay for it. They're like, whatever, it's just for work. So I imagine there's like a small percentage of people who are like me, who like almost hit my weekly limits every single week. And then there's a lot of people who never even see close to their limits. So I'd say of everybody who pays, it probably balances out somehow. And then, yeah, who's even to say the API credits is like the true cost or anything? Like, who knows how much tokens actually cost? I'd imagine most people don't hit their limits regularly, so they save a ton there, yeah. Alright. Should I just merge this without Cornelius reviewing it? I think so. Should I rebuild now? I'm gonna rebuild. And then I think this is it, man. Maybe I just have to call it. Oh wait, maybe I should pull. So this flow I got going on right now, I don't think it's like my end game flow or anything. It's not my final form, but it's the form that I've ended up with after 7 weeks of full-time vibe coding. And I've been able to basically build TypeBlazer like this. Or I'm still working on TypeBlazer. But I think I'm impressed with what the AI has been able to do, like without me coding anything manually. I think I'm blown away, man. It's basically done everything I wanted it to do without any mistakes. I mean, it's made mistakes along the way, but I'd say it's been able to do everything I've wanted without me compromising, I'd say. Hey, Keck, what's happening? Cloud Code not working. That's what's happening, man. What's new? That's what's new. How are you doing? Cloud Code is down. And we're on updates. We're continuing to investigate the issue. Yeah, we're on Codex right now, but it's it's not the same for me because I don't want to invest in making codecs the same way I had Claude work. Maybe I'm just lazy. I got all the joys of fired one employee, shifted all his work onto me. GG me, dang. Well, on to Claude, I guess. Just open up another LLM. I know it's not like that though. What ratio between manual intervention and automatic fixing would you estimate? What do you mean manual intervention? Wait. Oh, excuse me. I don't do any manual intervention, man. Time to quit this job and get a new third job? Yeah, maybe it is time. I really think the vibe coding is causing so many more outages. I see so many Instagram outages or Facebook or Messenger, same with Claude and shit. It's Type Blazer hiring, man. If you want to work for free, we'll take you on, man. Claude works for me just fine. Yeah, it's clearly an issue with some people, but I don't think it affects everybody. Yeah, I think it's specifically I can't log into my Claude. And maybe it's time I refresh my tokens or something. Like prompting for fixes versus the models identifying issues and fixing themselves. Oh, I see. I'd say it's about 75-25. I find 75% of the problems that we need to work on, and maybe 25% of them or less, I have Claude audit and tell me those problems. But the problems I find are more big picture user experience, how the website should flow type of issues. And the issues that Claude finds are more granular code issues, inefficiencies, and things like that. Security things or whatever. I don't really look at the code. I don't audit my own code. For people in cybersecurity, it's the golden period. They can find security issues everywhere. Yeah, we'll see. Is it unethical if my contract doesn't have a non-compete? Leave and make a cheaper? Man, I don't think that's unethical at all. That's just called capitalism, right? That's what I think. Just because somebody has an idea doesn't mean no one else can pursue it unless it's patented or something. Anyways, vibe coding is bringing down the internet. Don't Defense thinks. You might be right. Might be right, man. Should I review this or should I just merge it? I'm gonna just merge it. Who cares? Who cares? That's how you cause outages, when you just merge things and you don't even check them. Let me rebuild. I'm gonna push this to prod. So easy to carbon copy software now, it's whack. Yeah, it feels a little strange, not gonna lie, but we'll see how it plays out. Heard of a VC recently invest in someone who their pitch was to be a customer, get into the product, rebuild a cheaper version, and sell at 90% reduction. Yeah. I wonder how much of that we'll see. I think I'm basically doing that right now, man. I'm doing that with Type Racer. I've been a customer of Type Racer for many years. I think I can do a better job. So I'm trying, that's basically what's happening. And I'm sure someone out there is gonna, I'm sure there's so many people trying to make typing websites. I'm not the only one. competition is gonna get crazier for everything, I guess. I'm doing my own little games library on weekends, just a shit funnel of weekend games. Wait, what? You mean you're building games or what? So I produce a game a weekend and then post it. Oh, snap. Interesting. Has that been working out? Tonko Balanco. Welcome. I've always wanted to make a game. I guess Type Blazer is kind of like a game, but this is not the game I'm talking about. Man, what's it doing? It's taking so long to build. It's tripping. Everything's tripping right now. Just doing it for fun, not for any form of profit, just to sink my teeth into something that's me and not for someone. I see. Should I cancel this? Start it again? Everything's tripping, man. Anyways, I think I might just end stream just because I feel so useless. Or I could coat it in ads and shove it like no tomorrow. No, keep Type Blazering open code. Don't end stream. Nah, man. Not very productive right now. And yeah, I'm using Codex, but I guess it doesn't feel. I need to set up Codex to work like how Codex or Claude Code was working. Try the open code setup. Hey, I've heard if I use open code with my max plan, I'm gonna get banned. So I don't want to get banned, man. That's why I haven't used open code. Set up Codex for how you have Claude. We can try. We can try. I don't even know where to begin. Do I need to use the CLI instead of this app? Can I get different windows? How can I set this thing up, man? How often do Codex limit resets? I started doing a PR and it just reading and it's down by 5%. Yeah, I have no idea. Let's see. I've only done minor work. Dang. I've already used 15% of my 5-hour limit. I mean, personally, I use them all in VS Code chat. Yeah. But people are saying, like, this Codex app is nice. But perhaps it's nice if you don't know your way around a terminal or something. I don't know what. It's basically the same with the plugin. Anyways, I'll just work with this for now. Let me find some issues to work on. My reviewer is Claude, and that's another thing, man. Cornelius is my reviewer, and he has a lot of context about reviewing in my code base to approve PRs. So maybe I can just get the PRs out there, and then I'll review them later when Claude is back. Your agents have names? Only my reviewer has a name. Grab Devin, it's free and a great reviewer. Is it free? Dang. Free for how much? Like, can't be free forever or like unlimited, you know. Then for PR review is free. How would I set that up? Devin reviews. Oh, same link I'm on. Thank you. All right, getting started. Should I just get the CLI? Oh, I can just hit them with that? Interesting. I'm gonna try that. Let's try it right now. Alright, what do we need to review? I already merged everything though, so we gotta wait for more stuff. I use GitHub bot and it's awesome. Look guys, someone's using Google search to find answers. Who's that? It ain't me, man. Devin GitHub bot. Where can I find that, man? I need an account first. Man, I hate setting up everything like this. This is the type of stuff I don't like doing on stream, man, because I'm always worried about exposing too much information and I'm logging in, you know? Hold on. Alright. So maybe I'll use that NPX thing that they're talking about for now. Where was that? I click the CLI and then this thing. So we gotta wait until this makes the PR. Let me just get a PR that's a dummy PR. And I'll enter it and then I'll close it so I can just easily find it in my history. Codex review is really good too, to be honest. Most of the time I use Codex plus Devin, but Devin catches things that truly never get caught from ChatGPT and Claude. Interesting. I think you're the only person I've ever heard talk about Devin, man. I haven't heard much about Devin otherwise. Oh, let's check. Did it build? All right, let me just deploy the new changes to see what's up. Devin, the competitive programming startup. Yeah, that's the one. That's the Devin. I almost threw up in my mouth when someone told me Devin was good, but then I found out it really is. Dang, you got strong reactions there. Why I quit my dream job at Google. That's a good YouTube video too. Yeah, I guess. I've heard that Devin is crazy expensive for everything else. Update, we're currently investigating issues with Claude Code and Claude.ai. Some users may be unable to log in and others may experience slower than usual performance. The Claude API is not affected. Thank you for the update, Negative IQ viewer. What model does Devin use? Isn't that more or less the determining factor? That's gonna rack up views, yeah. Man, I really gotta get my YouTube videos going. Like, it's something I kind of want to do, but clearly I don't want to do it badly enough because I haven't done it in the 4 years I've been meaning to do it, you know? It's like not really, it's something I know I should do, but I don't really, it's not I don't know how to explain. I'm just lazy. That's the real truth. um, it's free for review. Actually, it does have its own. Does it have its own LLM? I think it does. Who knows? All right, let's see. New type Blazor version is up. Let me look at my little alien guy. Dang, this alien looks not the best. He doesn't line up great with the keyboard. I guess it's okay for now. I'll take it. Alien looks sick. Thanks. Like, all right, the little glow, I don't like. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Document this issue. Alien glow is cut off at the top. Oh shit. Man, I just had that screenshot, now I lost it. 1v1 in infinite mode. I don't think there's a multiplayer infinite mode, man. Hold up. We're trying to work here. Trying to get this image. Alright, look at the top of the alien, man. You can see where the boundary is. I think we should move the alien away from the boundaries so that you don't see it get cut off like that. Hey, I'm still using Whisper, man. Let me close that shit down. So I'm only using Handy. Alright, we could try and add other avatars. My Cloud CLI is still working. I log in through the web browser if that helps at all. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do, and I've not been having success, unfortunately. Alright. So, oh, we have a PR. No, we don't. We don't have a PR. Where the hell did it go? Yes, work on that. Yeah, maybe. All right, maybe that's what I'll do. Here we go. We're gonna add a new avatar, because I think that's fun. So there's the alien. Where's my list of avatars? New animal avatars. All right, here's a list of things I got. Let me edit this. I'm gonna take out the alien since we've done that one. Which one should I try and work on now? An elephant, ostrich, an eagle. I think an eagle would be good. Alright, I want to make some new animal avatars. We have a folder called experimental that has some HTML and stuff with the animal avatar pages. Let's use that as our base. Are you using Whisper for talking to your PC? I'm using a mixture of different things because I'm rotating them with their free trials. So I use Whisper Flow, I use Handy, and I use Willow. So all of them. So Handy is the open source free one. It's the worst, I think. So that's my backup. And Whisper and Willow I find are comparable, but they're only... The free trial grifter is hilarious. Why, man? They offer you only 2,000 words a week for the basic plans. So I use one until I hit the 2,000, then I go to the next one until I hit the 2,000, then I go to Handy. That's my flow for that, because I don't feel like paying $20 for that shit, man. I would pay it, but they're trying to charge me for the whole year, you know, like, all right, I'll pay you $20 for this month. Yeah, everyone says you can just recreate it in like 30 minutes or so, but I've been lazy. I've been lazy because I find like my free trial rotation is working, so I don't actually need it. Is Simon a German name? I have no idea, man. My dad named me Simon. The story I've heard from his friends says my dad used to really like Simon Templar or whatever the hell that is. I guess this was like James Bond before James Bond was bumping. So that's who I'm named after. Definitely not worth the subscription, yeah. Shit, alright, I want to make some. Wait. Nate Dunn, what's happening? Wait, what were you saying? Wait. The new animal avatar I'd like to work on is an eagle. Let me see what you got. Make a new HTML page. I don't want you to add this to the Typeblazer website or application yet. I only want you to work in the experimental folder and create like a nice HTML demo of this new avatar animal. Alright, Handy with Whisper Medium is so far working real nice. I have to say that. I was able to vibe code a simple setup using Whisper model on GTX 1080 that I have in a server. Works pretty well, so that's an option too. Yeah, I think maybe I was just using the wrong model on Handy. Handy, I tried Parakeet. Parakeet sucks. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Also, championship race in 1 minute. So Handy is the open source one. It comes with Parakeet like defaulted. Parakeet sucks because it types out your numbers. Like if I say 152, it types out 152 in words, you know. I tried Whisper Large, but it kept crashing like every day on me with Whisper Large. Now I'm switching to Whisper Medium, and I've only tried like for an hour, but so far so good. I'm so butthurt I can't get 120 on dictionary infinite mode today. Maybe you can try the top 200 or something for easier words. I don't get how that other guy gets 160. Ricky Wong is that other guy, man. Or Pixel Pusher. Or Fluffy. Alright, here we go. Douche is in the house. Are there any new models for Whisper other than the ones on Git from a few years ago? Dust XOR, what's happening? I have no idea anything about Whisper. Give me leaderboard for infinite mode dictionary. Yeah, I gotta work on my leaderboards, man. The leaderboards right now, not that great. Refactor coming soon. Or redesign coming soon. Maybe if Cloud Code works. Ricky Wong, 146 miles per hour. Very nice. Douche, 68. Steven, LFLF. Who is that? Steven Sagiball, man? I don't even know who that is. 71. Clistar, 58. Fa Ra Ra the artist. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Let me see. Fa Ra Ra the artist. Yeah, my bad. Hey, Fa Ra the artist. I have to say again, I'm so excited that you say that you make your class do this. I'm still thinking about that, man. No new status updates. Negative IQ viewer. Thank you. Diego MGE. Welcome to the party. First time here. So I'm working on this thing, typeblazer.com. It's a typing website. Everything is 100% vibe coded. Today, it's a slow day. because Cloud Code is down for me. So I'm just kind of chilling, bringing in the backup codecs to do some of the work. Cloud Code end up working? No, it's not working. Also, my first time here, don't defense, man. You ain't no first timer here. Free Dom Dow. What's happened? We're vibing. Codex is putting in the vibes, yeah. Codex, and we're about to try somebody new on our team. Let me try it right now. The new person on the team is... Wait, where's my pull request? I thought we had a pull request to review, man. We don't have a new person on the team. Not yet. I swear. Oh, make a PR. Maybe that's what it needs to do. Is it just me that gets irrationally mad when you have one error in Type Blazer? Yeah, maybe it's you, man. Seems pretty stout. Just got in today. If you use Codex extension on VS Code, it has 5.4. I haven't tried the extension yet. I'm just using the Codex app. I don't usually use Codex as my main. I know Claude is down, that's why I'm here chilling, yeah? Hey, that's why I'm here chilling too, man, because Claude is down. Aren't we all just chilling? It's down, man. It's officially down. Hey, Douche, thank you so much for that sub. Much appreciated, man. Here we go. Look at that. Clistar, thank you very much for the sub. Oh, jeez. Look at that. We got a little hype train going on now. I don't even know what hype trains are for, but they make a lot of noise. Time to ditch YouTube for Twitch? Oh, snap. What's going on with YouTube? I guess you don't get ads now on Twitch since you just subbed, huh? Thank you. Need my stars. It's always funny to me that the house is losing money when Clistar subscribes. Exactly. That's why I'm shaking my head, man. Needs our stars, she says. Ads on Twitch. Yeah, Twitch ads are annoying. Man, I think I pay for Twitch Turbo because I forgot to cancel it. Also shaking my head. Clistar is not a mod. Yeah. Well, that's because she says she'll ban everybody. She always says, yeah, look at that. I don't think she will ban everybody. I know she's going to ban everybody. Is Clistar my wife? Yes, Clistar is my wife. And she's always watching chat, so she knows all of you. And she's willing to ban every single one of you. She's great supporting What a G. Yeah, she's been supportive of this stream since the beginning, man. She's probably seen more of this stream than anyone here, for sure. She's the ultimate lurker. Alright, we have a PR 984. So let's try this dang thing. Trying. Oh shit. NPX Devin review that. Here we go. Devin review, first time trying it out. We have a PR to review and I say yes, but what is it doing? Man, I feel like we gotta bring this out. Damn, Devin. Yeah, Devin, that Devin. I used one PR with Codex and it feels so much worse than Claude. It's just so bad. And it was the simplest PR. Don't defense, what do you mean? Like, why? What do you mean bad? Were you like reviewing the code and you find the quality of the code is bad, or like the experience with using the LLM, or what? Is it paid model? No, this is free, apparently. Devin AI has a documentation maker that's helpful for code bases and free, but their actual paid agent system is hella overpriced. Yeah, I don't even know how much it costs. I asked it to do a fix and it didn't do what I just didn't do what I fully asked, and then I had to do another one to fix it. Anyways, Claude is no user issue. Yeah, I don't know. I've had good success with Codex, but I've not used Codex for anything large scale. Meaning I only use it for like one-off issues. I don't use it to like do my whole app. Sometimes it does poorly when I give it a task to do and I'm not happy with the results. And sometimes it does such a great job, like I wonder why I didn't use it sooner. So it's like hit or miss. All right, let's see. Man, what is it showing me here? What the hell am I looking at, man? No bugs found. 2 flags. How'd I tell it to? How'd I use this shit, man? Post your shit. Do I have to click this button? All right. Let me hide my screen. I don't know what's gonna happen when I click this button. Should I authorize Devin? I just authorized it. Hopefully these Devin guys are trustworthy, man. Man, what's their names again? What's their names? It's on the tip of my tongue. The guys who made Devin. Neil Wu and his brother. I don't remember his brother's name, man. But Neil Wu is like Scott Wu. Yeah, Neil and Scott. That's right. I only know Neil because I see his name every day when I go to the dang Leak Code contest page. His name is #1. Alright, I gotta use my Authy for my GitHub thing real quick. Alright, here we go. I just hooked up Devin to my GitHub. It says it's alright. I can just what should I do? Should I just it doesn't tell me to do anything? Did it post its comments or what, man? We'll see how it works. It just posts comments. Let me check on GitHub. So that means I have to like address the comments myself. What's that button? Or what is this little yellow button, man? I've never seen that. Diego MGE, thank you very much for the follow. Pending check. Oh, I see. That's what the little yellow button is. Still running. Alright. We'll wait. We're just trying out new tools since Claude is down. Look. Wait, what am I looking at? On Devin, my bad. It says also review. Wait, what? Wait, sorry. I just also review. Top right. This screen or this screen? Am I blind, man? Oh, setup auto review. Alright, I want to click it. I gotta hide my screen though. Just in case it shows me some crazy things about myself. GitHub or whatever does that sometimes, man. It will be like, oh, you're trying to log in from your exact GPS coordinates and IP address, you know? But it didn't do that here. Alright, we'll see. Can't even read that. It's so tiny. Alright, what else is Codex working on? Sure. Eagle page, that's what we're working on, man. Where's the dang Eagle page at? What kind of eagle is this, man? Yo, this is a messed up eagle. It looks like a fly, if anything. You're logging in from coordinate 123. Yeah, that's what GitHub tells me all the time. Alright, this eagle is messed up, man. I don't even know where to begin. Have fun breaking code, buddy. Have to go. Hey, Diego, thank you so much. See you later. What are you generating these with on? What do you mean? They're SVGs, and I'm just trying to make them. I don't even know. Eagle is the last animal I would think to integrate into a typing game. Yeah, this is with Codex. Why is it the last animal? Is it because they don't type, or what? It's all the things around it, like this stuff. I guess it just made a UI to change whatever. Put some items on, you know. How do you do that? Even though, man, AI made this. I don't make anything myself. I told it to just make something so I can preview the avatars. Yeah, sloths have claws too, man. Anyways. Oh, it can give me a picture. That's crazy. Alright, I see your eagle, and I have to say, you're trying too much, man. That shit doesn't even look like an eagle. I don't even know where to begin with the feedback. First of all, the beak looks messed up. It doesn't even look like a beak. The wings aren't the shape of eagle wings. Its head doesn't look like an eagle head. Let me find you a picture of an eagle, and then maybe you can fix it. Nah, these look too crazy. I need a simple eagle. Adarsh, what's happened? Do you check out my DSA Typer website? No, I haven't checked it out, man. Sorry. But you're gonna have to link it again. I'll check it out this time. Alright, which one of these eagles? This eagle looks nice. Man, should I try? I'm gonna try this one. Alright, check out that picture. It doesn't have to be exact, but you should take some inspiration from that. Maybe it doesn't have to be as round. It could be more oblong. Am I enjoying Slay the Spire 2? Yeah, I'm enjoying it, man. I've played it a lot last night. Committing copyright violations? What are you talking about? DSA, recursive shrimp. I saw your message on YouTube, man. You gotta give me the dang URL again. Are you enjoying open fronts? What is open front? Open front? Alright, I'll click your thing, man. Man, but I'm not trying to sign in though. I'm just trying to. Are you lucky this is in Python, man? Because this is a overflow risk. Everybody knows that. All right. Cool. Give me a rating. What should I improve? I don't know. I don't know what to improve. I feel like something looks funky with this number up here. It doesn't feel right. I feel like the cursor, I can't quite tell. Something doesn't feel right with the cursor. I think this stuff is weird, but hey, it's working. Cool. Very dang. Spent a long time typing. You type fast. Thanks for sharing. Do you have any what are you planning to add next, like feature wise and stuff? Alright, let me see this eagle. Is this eagle working? Yeah, this eagle looks the same, man. Yeah, do you have other languages besides Python in there? That would be probably, I'd say, oh, I guess you have Python, JavaScript right now only. You need some C++ in there, man. I guess you do, but they're not there yet. If you log in, you'll see you have 266 problems. Actually, need some hexadecimal assembly. I can't imagine people just practicing memorizing the solutions. All right, how, man, this can't be it. All right, it's still thinking. It's still thinking. Here we go, man. I hope this dang eagle. All right, should we make another thing for another animal? Alright, no eagle. What? Where's my animal list? Oh, it's finished reviewing. Let me look at that review then. It doesn't post its findings. Open in Devon. Yeah, let me see. Found no issues. Roxanne, what's happened? Is type raised live? Type raised. Type blazer. Yeah, it's been live for a while. Here it is. Here's a link. Welcome. Type razor. Yeah, type blazer. Wait, it does pose, but the answer was you don't have issues with the flag in the right. It's like the issues to look at extra. Wait, what? Where was I? The flags to the right. I wanted to just post everything, you know. It does, but flags are additional to the review. I see. Oh, you did a type blazer? Alright, let me join your room, recursive shrimp. Let's see if it works. Here, I'll link it in chat. Are you an AI? Edit by H. Am I an AI? Maybe. Are you an AI? Oh man, so it's been starting you guys in spectator mode. Maybe, I don't know why it does that. I swear it's not supposed to do that, man. Alright, now we'll see. There's some weird things here where it's not working as I intended to work. Laser books are working though. Alright, what we're saying, we're trying to make this thing make something else besides the eagle. Alright. Last round? Alright, one more round for sure. Who are we waiting on? Tonko Balanco. Maybe. One more round, you say. So I can switch to spectator. I should have seen how that looks. Like spectator mode. Oh, 98 101 fast sentence. I have a question to allow signups through Twitch, Gmail, and or GitHub. Do you use an API for that? I'm using something called Supabase, which handles OAuth. When you sign in with those accounts, that flow, it's called this here, O off. Hey, thank you for the races, recursive shrimp. And I'm using Supabase to handle all of my OAuth stuff. All right, let's see. What is this asking? Yes. Use clerk instead. Oh man, this eagle looks sick. That looks so sick, man. Cheaper if it's just OAuth. No, it's not just OAuth. I'm using Supabase to handle everything as well. But I'm planning to move off of Supabase as a service and move on to Supabase self-hosted. I'm planning to do a lot, but we'll see when we get around to that, man. Cause I got the machine, I got the server power to host everything. I just didn't really feel like dealing with that stuff in the beginning. You're abandoning wholesale internet? No, I'm not. I'm using my dedicated server even more. Yeah, I'm piling on into my wholesale internet server, man. Because Supabase is charging me like $50 a month for some bullshit, man. I don't want to deal with that. So that's almost as much as I'm paying for my wholesale internet, and it's like 200 times more powerful. Should have used SQLite? Nah, I'm good on SQLite, man. I'm not trying to use that for Type Blazor. All right. SQLite is a goat. I have a product that has 1 million rows. Yeah, I don't want to use SQLite, man. I use it for midnightsimon.com, and there's a few things I don't like about it. I don't like I don't know what I don't like. I don't like how it's just that one file in the thing, man. I'd rather have it, you know, just a Postgres thing. I can't explain, but I just don't want to use it. It's amazing how it's one file in the thing. Yeah, but I don't feel that's the direction I want to go in. I had a lot of troubles like editing. It was so annoying. Anytime I wanted to add stuff to it or redo certain things, I'd have to like editing my thing on my server was annoying. I'd have to like copy the file over, edit it, put it back up. Like applying, I guess, migrations, or maybe it's because I don't know what I'm doing. That could be it. But I've had a lot better time with using database for real. Each time I see your Twitch name, I'm thinking about Midnight Mass. I don't know what Midnight Mass is. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know that TV series. Het Tennis, how you doing? I always call that picnic problem in chair, not in computer. What does that mean? Like, why I don't like SQLite is not a technical reason why I don't like it? Or wait, all my projects have DB upgrade system that do migration and startup, and I write tests for the migrations. It's amazing. Whatever I want to change on my SQLite, it's trivial. It's one of the most underrated TV shows ever. Never even heard of it, man. Maybe that's why it's underrated. All right, let me check out this dang eagle one more time. Oh, it's looking real nice. And if you want to debug on a real DB, I just do an SCP and I can have real prod on my machine with real data. Odd question. When you travel to Asia, you take kids too? Yeah, one kid. If so, do you plan a holiday for them too, or they just tag along? Yeah, I plan some things for them, but they also just gotta tag along, whatever, you know. But they are choosing their own interest as well. Alright, this eagle is really sick. I'm very impressed. But why does the eagle have two mouths? A beak? A mouth on his beak, you know? Can he function independently? 11 years old. I don't know, younger, older than what? Younger than me? Older than me? 11 or so. Alright, I have some feedback about this eagle. What is that line down the eagle's beak? And when the eagle is in victory mode, why does it have a mouth on its beak? It's a big gap at like 16. Yeah, 16, I don't know. I've had younger siblings growing up. But so I have experience with like dealing with 16-year-olds, man, but my kid is not that old yet. I ask because traveling with kids is hard. Yeah, depends on how old they are, I think. Under 7, 8, maybe. Very hard. But once they get older, they're not too bad. We'll see. Alright, this raccoon, man, I'd say this stuff takes a long time. This stuff take a long time to generate these things. Alright, I like this avatar. The next step for you is to move this avatar and make it live in Typeblazer. That means create an item in the database and do whatever you need to do to make it usable on the website. I gotta go soon. In your Typeblazer website, how have you integrated the is live at the bottom? Recursive shrimp? I don't know, man. I just told Claude to make this part for me. I told it to make a part where anybody who's on Typeblazer, you can enter your Twitch username. If you sign up with Twitch, it should already be there, I think, but I'm not too sure. But if you didn't sign up with Twitch, you can enter it, and then whenever you go online or offline and you have Typeblazer in your title or in your tags, you should show up on the website. So if you're a streamer and you're streaming and you want to do Typeblazer races, or you're open to them, you just put that somewhere in your title tags, show up on the site, and hopefully people will challenge you to a race or something like that. Alright, working on this eagle avatar. We got this dang raccoon avatar that looks alright. Man, what the hell? They named it the Midnight Scavenger? I didn't tell it to name it nothing like that, man. Jesus. That's a great name? Nah, that's a terrible name. Alright, what? Something looks off about this. That is not a good name, man. All right. Nice raccoon. Nice first attempt. I have some feedback. What's the feedback, man? First, the belly goes outside of the body's boundary. Let's fix that. Let me look at a dang raccoon. How does a raccoon look? Raccoon cartoon face. All right, so I guess I don't know yet. Say the shape of the face makes it look like a dog in a raccoon's disguise, man. Which one of these raccoons can I give it as a reference? I don't know, maybe this one? Second, the face looks funky, man. The face looks like it's a dog's face with a raccoon mask on it. Here's a picture of a raccoon that you should take some inspiration from. How do I put the picture in there? Please make some adjustments. All right, this one's still doing some stuff. Anyways, what's going on with Claude? No updates. Dang. Hope they resolve this soon, man. Otherwise, what are we gonna do? Make sure you make this thing cost at least 500 Blazer bucks. Works fine for me in VS Code. Yeah, my problem is I can't log in to even use it. Let me try again though. It's been a while. Where should I try? How can they fix their vibe coded infra without Claude Code working? That's what I want to know, man. Can we convert Blazer bucks into Bitcoin? Nah, but maybe you can convert some Bitcoin to Blazer bucks one day, man. Wait, 1680? 1680 for what? Oh, my usage? Yeah. That's not that crazy, I guess. Man, Type Racer. No one wants to do Type Racer, don't defense. Hold up. Are you working? Are we working yet? Then change the redeem reward name. Yeah, it's not working, unfortunately. I can try and log in, but man, it's so close to end stream. All right, let's do it. One of the very last Type Racers, perhaps. I'm not changing the name yet until I get my new passages in and my leagues ready to go. That's what you said last week. I know what I said last week, but I like to overpromise and underdeliver. That's my expertise. Shit happens, you know. All right, first race is the warm-up. Second race is the championship. Learning from Musk. Hey, man. Trying to get on his level. in some ways. Not really. All right, warming up, man. Anyways, had some problems during that one. Clistar second place, warm-up round though. My dang Chrome gave some issues. Let me see. All right, here we go again. Championship race. Just the warm-up. Let me get ready for this. '89, 105. Don't defense. What are you using C++ for? I use C++ for my multiplayer servers. Here we go. Don't defense with the 105. Dang. 71 wins now. I'll donate 10 subs if this is the last type racer. Well, who knows if it is. That means I gotta change things. We'll see. How do you handle WebSockets? I handle them with a library called uWebSockets. I was trying to give Pixel Pusher a chance to get to 100 with the type racers, so we'll see. I don't know if I'm willing to be bought out for that. Isn't that way too complicated in C++? What do you mean? Why is it complicated in C++? I don't even know how the code works, man. I don't. It's not complicated to me, because I don't actually code it. I just tell the LLMs to do it. So it might be too complicated if I was doing it alone. I wouldn't, yeah, maybe, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm weird. uWebSockets looks intimidating. I mean, what would you use otherwise, like Socket.io or something? It's just a library, man. They've already solved the hard part, so all you're doing is using it however they tell you to use it, or telling the LLMs to figure out how to use it. Okay, man, does that look more raccoonish? Yeah, let's do another pass. Let's make the head a little bit bigger because it looks like its mouth is on its stomach. And yeah, do whatever you think is necessary. Midnight Scavenger. Totally raccoonish. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. Where's the eaglet, man? I can't wait. So I've been working on these newer, like, these are gonna be more premium avatars. Like, I think everybody, all right, I'm thinking how the avatar should work. Maybe you sign up and then you choose your avatar, your starting avatar. Maybe it can be a frog, a dog, or a cat, or something like that, you know, which are like the least desirable avatars. And then as you do more typing, you can unlock. I'm not sure if I want to have it where you can just buy avatars straight up, or if you should find them in a loot box or do certain milestones for some of them to unlock some. Premium gens them with AI in 5 minutes. Yeah, but more than 5 minutes, man. Look how long we've been working on that eagle. At least 30 minutes on the eagle. Did I just break it? Oh, make a PR. So that's the eagle. These basic ones, I kind of just generated them all in batch, most of them. I started with the frog, and then I just generated a bunch more in batch. So they're not very interesting. I think I like the penguin a lot. The shark. The capybara is good. I guess the sloth is okay. The giraffe is a little funky, but I like it. And I guess the alien is my favorite right now. But we're adding a lot more. And I guess since Claude is down, this is a nice thing to work on. Alright, after this raccoon, that's it, man. I'm gonna go eat lunch. Okay. Alright, this raccoon looks alright, except I have one request. Let's make the outline of the head be in front of the body. Right now, I feel like the body is in front of the head. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that head outline all the way around the circumference of the head. Continue on a different branch? What the hell are they talking about, man? Do your changes in a different branch, man, and a different work tree. Load up the work tree skills. That's what you're supposed to do in the beginning. Why is it on main, man? I don't even know what Codex is up to. Anyways. It's like, if it's, why is it on this weird branch? Can it not do parallel work that well? I have to set it up for parallel work. Anyways, should I have Devin review this thing? Let me find the migration thing or whatever file I need to run. Where is it? Right here. Here we go. 5,000 is probably gonna be the real price, but I'll put it at 500 for now. And maybe I shouldn't have done that until I merged it, actually. It's too late now. Anyways, I don't even know if I need Devin to review this thing, man. I'm gonna merge this. And should I wait for Devin to review this? Who cares what Devin says about this, man? Devin doesn't know what's up right now. This is just a avatar, right? Let's see. Tara's Mezepa, what's happening? Have you used Google Jules? I don't even know what Google Jules is. What is that? Alright, I will wait. I will wait. Analyzed. Where are the comments? Potential bug. Alright. So I'm gonna just tell this ego thing right here. Man, what is it talking about? It's an AI agent that makes PRs from prompts. Yeah, I haven't tried that. Have you? Have you been using that over all the other AI tooling? I mainly use Claude Code. I'm not gonna lie. Today Claude is down for me, so I'm trying out Codex. Yes, I tried it. I'm not really into AI, but Jules did it for me. What do you mean, did it for you? Now you're into AI after trying Jules? What the heck is Jules, man? Not yet available in my region. Anyways, I can run up to 15 in parallel. That's crazy. Wait, so what is it? Just makes PRs, so it's like using Gemini under the hood, or what? All right, let's see. I just want to merge this and I want to get out of here because it's lunchtime. What is it doing, man? So it edited it. Oh, it's still working. It's still working. What is this one doing? Fact, GG Demeno, how you doing? The fact that I said not yet available in the search result doesn't mean it's actually not yet available. Gemini, but it adds extra. It can run tests, check UI, fix CI, refactor after PR comments. Dang, that sounds crazy. Maybe I gotta check it out. So after using Jules, you're saying now you're sold on AI and before you weren't? Clicked on the link on Google and it does seem to go somewhere. Have you tried Claude Code and stuff? All right. Jules is an experimental coding agent that helps you fix bugs, adds documentation, and build new features. It integrates with GitHub, understands your code base, and works autonomously, so you can move on while it handles the task. I gotta check this out. Oh. That is my championship race alarm. Anyways, thanks for telling us about that, Taras. Comes for free and more limits with Pro Ultra Gemini. Nice. When is that available? I guess it's still experimental, right? Oh, it's been out. It's been out for a while. I'm looking at their changelog. Look at that, September. It's been out for almost a year, man. Never even heard of it. I don't like AI that runs locally. I feel like it stops me from doing work myself. I see. Alright, championship race. After this championship race, I guess that's it for me. Alright, so now I'm squashing and merging. The Eagle should be live real soon. Rebuilds. Oh, wait. Let me pull. Dang. See, dang, Chat GPT Codex thing keeps changing my shit, man. I don't like that. Alright, here we go. Type Blazer, Type Blazer. Where is it? 25 seconds. Yeah, after this, it's lunchtime. After this, it is lunchtime after this, man. What are you talking about? Can't type today, man. After this, it's lunchtime, man. Keck, what are we having for lunch? All right, look at that. Ricky Wong with 119. Steven, LF, 69. 69 myself. Hitting caps out during the race is so cursed. Yeah, even with you making crazy mistakes, you're still so much faster than everyone else here. Insane. Yeah, he must use only, yeah, big mistakes, say, for Ricky Wong with only 119. When have you been the most stressed in life? I don't know. Maybe if I'm getting in trouble with the law, I'd say that's most stressful. One hand races pretty wild. I can barely pull 30 WPMs. Wait. When Steven got fired from his company and spent all his money on Pokemon cards, yeah? Wait. Bro, it's so easygoing. I swear you have to do MJ? Who says that, man? Somebody who doesn't do MJ is the person that will say do MJ. What? I've probably been stressed my entire life. No, I'm not usually stressed. But if there's like legal troubles in my life, I think it's very stressful. Anyways, it's lunchtime, right? Let me find somebody to raid. We can go hit Adam with his launch coming up in 6 days, or we could find somebody else, somebody vibe coding maybe. But who's gonna be vibe coding if Claude is down? This guy is vibe coding. He has camera. He's not talking to us though. He's been on for 14 hours, man. Raid? Hey, Head Tennis, you know this guy? Chris Pirio? He looks chill. Give the man a chance. Yeah, alright. Let's go see. Let me talk to him first. Oh, followers only chat. That's why nobody's talking, man. I don't know him. Does he have sound on? Anyways, let's go rate him. Whatevs. Let's see. He's very focused on something. Alright, everybody. Keck, thank you so much for tuning in today. Het Tennis, Tonko Balanco. Adios, amigos. I'll see y'all next time. Steven Saggyball. Don't worry about anything, man. Take it easy. Man, this guy is real happy. I just saw him do some crazy things. Anyways, who else is out there? Ricky Wong. See you next time. I'll see you in the championship race. Taraz, Gigi, Demeno, adios. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for telling us about Jules, Taras. The Engineer, and Verdun29. See you later. See y'all, everyone who's lurking, everyone on YouTube. See you next time. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Wait. Today's Wednesday. I got algorithms tonight, man. 9 p.m. I'll be doing leak code. 9 p.m. Eastern time. Time change got everyone messed up, yeah. Time change got me messed up too, for sure. Woke up late, went to bed late, everything. Anyways, adios. Right now.